way of the future. We're going to this little button-sized car that it's a 4-door, so it's easy to get in, it's easy to get out. But it's not a bad-looking little car.
Hi, thanks for watching this episode of The Weekend Drive. I'm Vince Bodiford. Well, we're here on the beach in Southern California, and we're checking out all the new electric cars that are out there, and we were lucky enough to get our hands on a Euro spec version of the Mitsubishi iMiEV. Now, this car's out in Europe right now, and in November we'll have our own version here in the US, which is a little bit bigger. Now, this car is all electric. There is no gas engine or any way to self-generate the electricity. And there are lots of places to charge the cars popping up all over, especially here in Southern California. Now, we found this charging station on the beach. It's a charge point. You swipe your credit card or a little pass, and in a few hours you've got enough charge to get you where you need to go or get home to charge. But let's take a closer look at this really cool and innovative electric car. To make this work, this car has to be very lightweight, it has to be aerodynamic, but it also has to carry people. Its first job really is a people mover, a commuter car. So this car is made out of some very lightweight materials. All the tires, which are low rolling resistance, are set far off to the corners and far forward and to the rear. And also the shape is very aerodynamic to let the air flow across the car. It uses regenerative braking, and it is very big on the inside. It looks very small from the outside. Now keep in mind, the American car is going to be a little bit bigger, but it is a small car no matter what. But again, for all electric, it's a very spacious car. This is not a golf cart, it's a real car. Now, electric cars do present some design challenges. Absent from this car is Mitsubishi's signature corporate shark grille. Instead, it's a very small, compact front end. But still, it's a distinctively styled car. The doors are large and easy to get out of. It's a 4-door with a hatch, 4-seater, so you can really get some people and gear in the car and go where you need to go, as long as it's around 60 miles between charges. A lot of stuff is different on electric cars. Big windshield, one windshield wiper, and check this out under the hood. There's no engine under there. All electronics, all battery, all electric motor. Well, you'll never pump another gallon of gas in your life, but you will have some electrical cords. But inside the car, in the back, there is lots of room. The hatch opens up all the way, the seats fold down, you got lots of room for your gear. Well, cars like this don't happen overnight. In fact, this car has been in development for over 40 years. So what took so long to bring this car to market? Well, that's easy. Battery technology. Batteries today are much more lightweight, safer, and they hold a charge longer. The car itself is also much safer. Today we have airbags and lots of other technology in this car, like microprocessors, that 40 years ago, it just wasn't ready. But now its time has come. Well, no matter how much technology is in a new electric car, the proof really is in the driving. So let's go. Now, what's remarkable about an electric car, and it's one of the first things you notice, is how quiet the car is when you're driving it. You don't have any engine noise, you don't have any transmission noise, there's no shifting to do. It is a very quiet car. All the systems are real quiet. Now, we've got the windows down and a little breeze in, and that's really the loudest thing that we hear right now is the surf. The car itself is whisper quiet. Now, one thing most of us are accustomed to with gasoline-powered cars is the immediate acceleration from the pressing of the throttle. An electric car really doesn't suffer from any lack of acceleration. In fact, electric motors deliver 100% of their torque at 0 RPM. So you get the full potential of the motor immediately. So the car does pull away pretty fast from stops. Now, once you get out on the highway speeds, it's a little different story. The car is nice to drive, it feels like a normal car, and what's cool too is you know that you have 0 tailpipe emissions. But this car is really different than what we expect from all the other Mitsubishi cars. It's very comfortable and it's well constructed, but you can tell that the materials are definitely selected for their weight rather than luxury. All the other systems that we're used to in a car, the electric car has them all and delivers them all just like we would expect in any other car. It has a stereo, AM, FM, you can get them with navigation system, air conditioning, heater, defroster, airbags, seat belts, everything that you would expect in a car. Really, there are no compromises in an electric car. The only thing really that you'll compromise is the oil companies, as this car just is not dependent on any foreign oil. Well, in the world of transportation, it's interesting how everything that's old is new again. Even the early forms of electromotive transportation, like that streetcar, were electric, and at the turn of the century, over half of the cars were electric. Well, today we have the benefit of technology, and that's really what makes these cars exciting. Well, thanks for watching this episode of The Weekend Drive. I'm Vince Bodiford. We'll see you next time.